Oh, yeah, no, we're chilling out here. I'm just watching the chat. Whenever I get the chance, I go ahead and take a look at it. I noticed that GS Pony is back. And Kivacat, shout out to Kivacat, kind of standing up to it as well. Wonder what GS Pony's saying, to be warranting a response like that from Kippa, because Kivacat is he's such a gentleman. So, I don't know. We'll see. Met him at DreamHack. Of course, he was playing on Team Sweethearts at DreamHack Summer qualified.
I miss Sweethearts.
Similar. Hello, Rexus. Shout outs to Rexus. What's up, boy? Rexus, of course, the badass beast admin of all these tournaments. And he's just so damn good at what he does now. Straight baller admin. And really, this stuff, if Rexus wasn't here, I've tried it once. I was like put on the spot because Rexus was out of town or something. They're like, okay, do it. Handle it, admin. I was like, oh my god! It's like seriously one of the most annoying things, and that was really back when Kill the King had like 30 teams signing up for it.
I remember those days. Yeah.
So I was just like on the spot admitting that was a lot of fun. Mad respect for Rexus for that on a weekly basis.
They are good at what they do. The whole Borderland Gaming crew. They are definitely good at what they do. And have you seen their new website? Man, that thing is sweet and sleek.
Yeah, BLC.
I like it. We're at what version 5 now, I think, right?
Somewhere out there, dude.
They change versions every 2 months.
Yeah, it's been a while now that they've been like just fine-tuning the website and working on it, launching it, time and time again.
It's getting better every iteration.
Yeah, but it's been my homepage for so damn long now that it's like I can still remember when it used to be like this weird black, like city ruin sort of background, like old school BL Gaming.
Alright guys, we're going to get the second set of Best of 5 underway. It's kind of like an extended series in StarCraft. We've now reset it. We're now on an even playing field. 0-0, new map rotation, but it's the same old heroes. It's the same old teams. Law has more balance, going to try to knock out Crumbling of Certainty, as they do want to be crowned king this week, make themselves a fly $20. And,
What's up?
Yeah, be well known in this community. Who can they do what in Soviet Russia did? Get that world renown, get themselves a nice sponsorship. We're gonna have to see, but Zlakor is gonna jump right in here with Kyrez, and they're gonna be going hardcore on Presto. Look at that! We're 20 seconds into the match, and Presto's already fallen to the ground, and Gazeg not looking so good either. This Warp team is out for blood, Semler, because they're now forced to play another best of 5. I don't even know what happened to Semler. Maybe just went up and went to the toilet or something about orange juice.
Dude, I'm here. I was just speechless. I'm just like, finally! Finally, we see some, they're not turtling. Finally, they're going for a kill. Jesus. That's what I want to see, people.
Wow,
enough of the turtling, enough of the hiding behind chronos and ult farming and boring-ass play. Get in there and get some damage in. God damn.
40-second match. These guys are out for blood, man.
Please, more of that. More of that. Enough turtling. Jeez, man. That's the kind of game that we want to watch. That's the kind of game that we miss, and that is just so. That's what makes BLC fun, is when you get in there and you really just take it to your enemy and you get into space and you just own him flat out. You're just like, bitch, you're mine. That's it. And look at that. That's exactly what we saw, because Presto just dropped like a sack of bricks. Now Gazhack is trying to get in here, and he is trying to do some damage, but it's not going to work out, as they are just, pussyfooting around. La-di-da. They're going to sit down for some tea in a minute here, because this is, they're now, back into the sort of situation where Victory is trying to land his ultimate. He does get a lockdown onto Presto, and Presto, tries to get the Chrono out, but it's just not in time. That Shadow Bolt is going to be able to just nick him. And as we're talking, we are back to a nice machine gun volley, but Kyrez not going to be able to get any onto Presto. Presto Cutie is just chilling out in the back, just out of range of that. He's kind of laughing to himself. He's like, yeah, I know you would like to get that machine gun off on me. It's just not going to happen. I'm going to have to deny you that pleasure, as Kyrez is certainly not denying Gazhack. Gazhack is having the time of his life, the night of his life with Kyrez. Kyrez is unable to do anything at all to stop it. There is the enlarge, though. That's going to work out for him. And as I say that, who goes down but Yoho? Yoho goes down, drops, and Zlakor Kyrez. Victory sitting pretty here. Took a little bit longer that time, admittedly, about a minute, but they were able to wrap it up, and now they will be 2-0 now on this first map of the new series. Best of 5 in maps, so they will, whoever takes this first map, it will be a pivotal win. It will really set the momentum in their favor. Too aggressive, couldn't keep it up, but hey, aggression is what we want. This is an arena game. That's what we want to see. Get in there and do some damage. Goddamn. That's all.
Yeah, so now we're up 2-0 here for the Worm team. They're looking really good right now, and definitely I would have to say maybe they're a little just pissed off with these guys because, you know, we've played so many rounds. But yeah, Presto, look at him. You know, his positioning has gone way up. He's way there in the back. Joho actually just coming on back as well. But Gazheg is going to try to make something happen here. Zlakor going to be running away. Does look like another ring around the rosy match. Look at them, just like migrating like herds. You know, they flow with the seasons. All three of them together in tune. But Gazheg's like, yeah, well, okay, I'm just going to cut you off here. He's going to take some big damage. Has to get that nether shift off. He has the God mode ready. But the Chrono's, yeah, a little bit too late, and now he's just going to be ultimately just wasting that ultimate. He gets a little bit of shots here off onto Zlakor, but no, look at that, just like right in front of Kyrez, just dissipates the energy, and it's like, no, okay, glad I missed that. Now Joho did get, looked like nether shifted right there, and then the rocket jumps, he's going to jump right out of there, so good teamwork coming out of these guys. Now we do have a lockdown ready to go here for Presto. We're going to look for someone who doesn't have a space, but it's not going to be them, as now the spaces are all used, so maybe just could have waited a little bit longer, but now Gazheg going to go try it here with Zlakor. Zlakor going to space on out. Kyrus does have that machine gun ready. Victory is building that meter, but it looks like Presto's even just beating him out there in the meter, and he just used it, which is kind of silly, but hey, healer's OP, what can I say? Gazheg going to jump in here, going to try to get some damage. Big damage coming out onto Zlakor. He's playing a little bit too defensive. Victory in the bottom. Now they're going to try to fall back onto him. The blind goes out with the affliction. Hits a little bit of 45. Shadow Ball coming out here onto Kyrez. Now they're just trying to, you know, keep him off. They're putting up some big pressure. Law has more balance, really wants to try to seal the deal. They do not want to go quietly into the dark, but Victory has that ultimate ready to go. Joho, I think he just used the meter right there. Zlakor not feeling so good. He's just a little low on the hit point meter right there, but we do got lots of things going on. Kyrez is going to jump right back over here. Joho with the pin down, but he gets conk shot right out of it. We do have Victory. Yes, we're going to get a lockdown on him, but the blind actually unfortunately misses. Gazheg not looking so good either, but we still have that lockdown ready to go. Victory is going to have to do something. This Kyrus just went down. Zlakor might be following it in fairly short order. Trying to get back to his hero. Has to use that nether shift. Victory, I don't know where you were spacing to, buddy, but it's nowhere near Zlakor. And unfortunately, with that down, Gazheg's like, oh, field day, fun times, right there. Shadow Bolt to the back, and Gazheg, winner of that round, clearly 2-1 now. Law has more balance, is not going to be taking this quietly.
Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead and lower the DPI on my mouse, make it a little bit more smooth for you guys. I should move my mouse, but sometimes it's just like, I feel like I'm playing the game and I'm like, oh man, he should move it, like he should totally execute right here. And like my mouse is like going like this. Sorry guys, I know I get excited watching too. I'll make sure to keep it out there so you guys don't have to worry about it too much. And gonna go right back in here as Gazheg already ate some nice opening damage. He's gonna be able to, you know, comfortably go ahead and Bloodline Medallion right around that corner, and that is the beauty of, you know, Pygmy Village. Pygmy Village, very difficult to engage because you have this nice choke point right here where everything has to go through. So it leads to these, you know, very zone kind of matches where it's like, hey, you want to get at me, son? Come at me, bro. You got executes and shadow bolts waiting for you. That's what's up. And Juho, you know, going to demonstrate that as he rocket jumps very nicely back over here on the other side of that choke. Going to set up once again for his ultimate as Gazheg is getting close to his as well. Zlakor decides to jump the gun, and he is going to use his, but will it pay off? We're about to find out. Zlakor is on top of it, but he gets speared away, and that is going to be the end of that, as right now his ultimate is completely worn off, and Yoho with the mad punish, rockets to the face, and Kyrez is going to be forced to use his, you know, enlarge to try and, you know, mitigate some of that damage. Really caught between a rock and a hard place, though, as Gazheg is just landing those M1s on top of him. Presto with the lockdowns as well. And will you look at that? Lol has more balance, evening the field up once again. And, you know, to these guys, you know, they're like 2-2, man. First map is the same in the last series. They have to go the distance. They have to make it, you know, so that, hey, us casters, you know, are we going to be able to call it? No. No, don't make our jobs easy for us. That's just not how it works.
Nah, man, this ain't no easy job. Think we were just riding here on a free ride or something? Nah, I mean, these guys are like, yeah, we'll troll the casters. Yeah, let's go 3-2 every match, you know, just for the fun of it. Nah, I mean, it is 2-2. I mean, this is going to be the first game of the best of 5, and I'm still rooting here for my cold team. They're doing exceptionally well, and they were able to even up the score, so I'm still sticking with them. I think they can do it again, and I think they can. They do have the stuff to make that King title. But yeah, Zlakor, Victory, Kyrus are going to see what they can do here. Victory is, you know, trying to play it safe around that Pygmy Village. Oh, look at that Chrono just denying Gazheg right there. Joho has to jump right back on out of that. Gets up line there onto the Kyrus. Gazheg trying to capitalize on that a little bit as we do got Zlakor going to town on Joho. Joho's trying to dodge as much as he can. That Chrono coming out is going to shift on that target. Does get that. Oh, look at that. 45 damage to Delacor's face. Courtesy of Presto Cutie, doing it like a boss right there. But we do got the God mode coming out. You're going to have to be very careful here. Gazheg is in the middle of all of them, but victory! Victory! It does not get hit by any of those. Thank you very much, Lacor, and your nether shift. You know, some really great play coming out right there. Joho throwing out those rockets to no real effect. But the health point pools do not lie, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, Law has more balance. He's looking really healthy compared to the Worm team. Crumbling for certainty is not looking so hot at this point. Lots of temporary hit points coming out, but they're only going to heal you so much. With Joho with the 30 rune energy, he's going to be getting those rockets out very nicely, very quickly. You got lockdown going out. Victory not really aiming the best right there. I think it was more of a defensive thinking. Gazheg's going to go on, and Gazheg jukes it out. Not a problem. Now he is out 100 energy. Kyrez is looking for that prime positioning, is going to almost shotgun himself to the face. These chronos coming out of Presto are just spot on, and now Joho gets feared out. Unfortunately gets feared out of the affliction as well. Now just still more of this ring around the rosy. I think we made a whole complete circle and a half now, guys. But the rune coming out, Gazheg going to pick that up. Lacor, Kyrez, I mean, again, they're not looking so hot. We're just going to be turtling, waiting for those lockdowns, see what we can do. Presto already has his up. All we need to do is land on someone, execute Shadow Ball. It's all we need. Wait for someone to get that space off. You know, we do got Victory looking really nice. He's a big target right now. Gazheg might be able to force it. No, there. Oh, the space comes out, but Victory's still alive. We got the machine gun with the chrono. Oh, Kyrez taking a few too many machine gun bolts to his face. Does not like the fog is rolling in. You can see it, Joho almost landing in it. If we get any kind of fears off into the fog, it could be the end, but we tried the EMB. Joho just staying right above that fog line. Now it's going to become a big bloodbath. Joho gets a kill, jumps out, the equalizer. We're down to one. Slackhor left. Is he going to be able to do it? Oh, no, he's not. But you got the red spotlight landing here upon Presto and Gazheg as they take this first game 3-2. 2-0 to take 3 in a row. Now we're going to have to get into a second match here, guys.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm kind of curious to see which map they're going to opt to go with. Kind of curious. Okay, they're going with Temple. Now, Temple of She-Hulks. You know, because those She-Hulks, they're all over the place, man. You know, when I think She-Hulk, it's not necessarily female Thorn, it's female Glutton.
Yeah?
I mean, female Glutton, dude. She's a beast. She is. I don't know about that. That's some pretty dirty stuff right there.
She has a great figure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does, man. You know, good baby bearing hips. It's a good baby maker right there.
Serve your clan well.
Yeah. No, it's like, what do you, in French it sounds
like you could do 680p. I thought it was just 420 or 720, but
whatever. I don't even know. Apparently, somebody was saying that they were at like 680 earlier.
Yeah. Question, though. Did you hear anything in my background? Maybe?
Slight. Very slight, but
okay.
Shouldn't be an issue, buddy.
Can you knock it down 5?
Yeah, knock it down 5.
Yeah, I got my brother-in-law. He's actually watching the stream a little bit, but has some music around, and he's just like, man, this is looking like a fun game. So we're going to get this guys rolling, and, you know, map number 3, all you got to do is win 2 more each side, and whoever does that is going to go home as the victor. No change up here to the lineup, and at this point, I mean, why fix something that ain't broken? I mean, they're taking rounds left, right, and center. They're going, you know, tit for tat, blow for blow, eye for an eye. These guys are almost like dead even 50-50, and a team of 26s up against a team of 26s, not too bad. Now this is you know, the map that does have those windows. You like to see Lacor hang out there in the top. He's just got to throw out stuff out that window, which is you know, a really fun idea, because then you have that wall that people can't heal through, because you know, it's a wall. That's the definition of a wall. So we're gonna have to see what he can do right here, but he's gonna go up against Gazheg, but he is kind of going a little bit far. There goes the double chrono right there. We are gonna get some afflictions going. It looks like they're gonna shadow bolt themselves, which would have been a fun time. Joho is down here with Kyrez playing ring around the pillar, and not too sure who's gonna be winning that one. Presto taking a little bit of heat. He does have that lockdown ready to go. Victory almost there. Bam, there we go. We are gonna have, you know, that machine gun ready to go. We already got some rockets as well. Gazheg gonna jump in here, but we do got Zakor with that God mode. We're gonna have to wait for these lockdowns. It is about that turtling. Let's see if we can get off those perfect shots. Presto's gonna be not the one to throw it out first, but he is gonna dodge all 3. Now we're gonna have to see what he can do for a little bit of a return, but we do get that fear off into Lacor. Lacor is now empty of that energy. Victory is, you know, climbing that meter again. Gazheg gonna get off some. We do got the rockets, but no, 2 rockets reflected into Joho's face. thanks to that Chrono Victory, a spot on with those right there. Now, Presto, come on, dude, you gotta do something here, gotta do something. He used it, but where did he use it from? I did not see anything go down right there. Some big defensive plays coming out. Victories, Lacor, Kyrez, I mean, they're kind of getting more and more here back into their spawn, and as I said, you do not want to be in these corners. Now, we got to be careful, though. We do not want to put ourselves in our own corner here. Gold team, do not go up there. Try to keep up this contain. Go get that rune. Get those lockdowns ready to go again. It's going to be a battle of the turtle rats right here, but Gazhag is going to get hit by that. The lockdown, 50 damage. That's a fly right there. Oh, he gets turned right around the affliction, as well as the it looks like the grab, but Kyrez, he's just like one shot. Joe's gonna finish him off with the double rockets, equalizes it, takes the win right there. Now Victory up against that Presto. I do not see that working whatsoever, and my Skype is now down. That's awesome.
You back, buddy?
I'm here. Are you here?
Weird.
That was weird.
Okay.
Did I cut out?
All right. Well, that's all right. Whatever. But
I got
that was sick. Yo, he had full speed buffs. She had full everything, and then she just snaps out that rocket launcher. Like seriously, that rocket launcher was like a machine gun. It's like boom, 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 boom. That's it. Loved it. Beautiful play there.
Two sweet and easy kills right there.
Yeah, finally, dude. What the fuck? Seriously, that is awesome.
First match here, or sorry, first round going to the Cold team. 2 more, and they're gonna go up 2-0. I hope that that Skype issue doesn't happen again. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a little bit weird.
I was just like, why is Sembler so quiet?
Yeah, it kind of like just... Now I hear you all right, but before that it was kind of like quiet, it was a little weird, and then all of a sudden it's just like, lol, no. Drops you mid-sentence.
You all saw what happened.
These things happen. Yeah, exactly. These things happen, and Joho is a boss. He's a monster. Really making them pay, and right now it looks like we have a bit of the standard zoning game going on right now. Damage being traded on both sides. Gazhag, able to get some nice pulls off there, but of course, Kyrez is going to be a boss with the shrink and just, go ahead and mitigate anything that's possibly going to be able to come at him as Delacour, here we are. Can he find the opportunity he needs? No, he is not. He's going to nether shift, and Yoho sees it coming. Rocket jump right on out of there. Not going to take any kind of pressure, and there we go. Execute on top of him. Delacour now feeling the pain as Presto is able to get some lockdowns out, and they're going to be completely avoided. So, the same cannot be said about Yoho. Please don't break that with the goddamn M1. Yes, he did. Delacour, but, in the meantime, Gazhag wrapping it up there. Yoho and Victory and Kyrez, actually, though, they're going to get the counter kill, as I was about to say, just because Kyrez and Victory, they're sitting pretty. They have so much health at this point that they're definitely, in the advantage. As soon as, yeah, there we go. They're going to opt to go ahead and burn that machine gun now, and Joho just took insane damage. He is going to be in a world of hurt. Victory kind of like trying to get that space off, but not quite clearing the corner, and an EX Execute is going to go ahead and punish that a little bit, but Kyrez, to be honest, Kyrez, you've got the health, you've got the life lead. You can really force here.
Nope.
Questionable, ladies and gents, but are we going to see a turnaround here? Because Yoho so far is just playing perfectly, and this is going to be a world of hurt. 25 damage goes out, and actually that would have been insane had he not had his Enlarge on. So Enlarge negating 50% of that. Bit of a pity there, but still 25 damage, nothing to sneeze at. Yoho able to just keep that pressure rolling, and right now Kyrez is kind of giving up the lead that they had so far. I mean, of course, granted, it's more difficult that he is playing Engie, so he has to play against a ranged character that has more range than him, so you can ping him from farther away. So it's always a little bit difficult and tricky especially when you're running into fears like that. Presto, though, he's going to be set up for these lockdowns, and they're going to be evaded like bosses. So, just, I guess, kind of buying time for Yoho to go ahead and, get some Bloodline Medallion off, which is exactly what he's doing. And now he is sitting pretty. He's got more real HP than, than Kyrez, for one. And all they have to do now is keep Kyrez low, and this is just going to be it. The fog is rolling in. There's really not going to be anything that they can do to stop this. The counter pressure is going to be going out right now. And Kyrez forced to enlarge once again. Not going to be taking quite as much damage, but look at this. Kyrez is going to go down. Victory is going to be soon to follow. And 2-0 now in favor of LOL has more balance.
These games are going straight down to the wire, man.
Fog, man. Fog all the way.
It's almost like Fog's killing more people than the players, but
it is. To be honest, it's just like who can zone the best.
Yeah. I don't know. Skype kind of cut out for me then as well. It's just like, Sumner, where'd you go? And then you just came back into existence.
You're sounding really tinny now. That's
yeah.
Okay, there you go. You're back.
I don't know what's going on. Canadian internet, man. Terrible
The win,
times.
obviously.
Yeah, but 2-0 now up here for Law has more balance. They can take this. They're going to be up 2-1 in the maps. One more map closer to, of course, getting that thing. Oh, Gazheg learning from Delacor, just grabs him right out of the window instead of the other way around. So Delacor a little bit of a taste of his own medicine as they're going to be trying to go, for the win, as we say here. But Gazheg, he's really going to be trying to keep up the pressure up here. Kyrez and Yoho's going one-on-one for the M1 Wars, but another Chrono coming out here for Victory. Victory is already has that full meter. Presto should be hitting it just about right now. There we go. And Gazheg ready to go. I mean, everyone's getting their meter all the way up. Yoho, I do notice, really likes to be a big fan of his pin downs, but there's the lockdown onto Delacor, but nothing can happen to it. So Presto trying his best to set it up, but unfortunately nothing came of it. Delacor now going to throw out the Shadow Blast, but the Chrono is going to be there in time. Gazheg's going here onto Victory. Yoho with the rockets is going to land almost every single one of them onto Kyrez. And he's just going to be up there now. He's going to come over here. Victory going to be trying to help him out. Delacor's coming back as well. Gazheg getting on out of there. A little bit too hot in the kitchen for him to handle. And now, I don't know, the hit point pool is slightly favoring the Worm team at this point, because there is a lot of temporary hit points on the board. Yoho trying his best, landing these M1s, getting his cast time up, the double pin down right there, big 20 damage, using up his meter. Not going to go for those rockets, but we are having Presto with that lockdown ready to go. He spaces on out of that machine gun. Beautiful play. Kyrez is unfortunately not able to land anything right there, but Presto's not looking so good because Delacor right on him at 30 damage back in. M1 is going to be enough to take him down. Now it's 2-on-1. All they have to do is win, but Delacor taking big damage is going to get out of that skin of his teeth. Look at that, even a 38 Shadow Bolt from the God mode. Gazheg is still not enough. He's sliver hit points. Look at that, it's just not fair. Just not fair whatsoever, but Gazheg is going to be taking a nice back hit there from Victory. Kyrez could try to finish him off. Instead, he's going to jump here onto Yoho. Yoho does have the meter and the Troll Beam for the win. They're going to put up a point here on the board. 1-2 is now the matches.
If they do another 2 rounds to come back and take this, I'm gonna like flip my table.
And we're starting to stumble over our words a little bit here.
I'm just gonna flip my table, dude. That is it. Really, if they make a comeback from this situation once again, I don't know what to expect at this point. Yoho. I mean, we saw some very great opening rounds, and now it's really devolved back into this whole turtle scene sort of thing. So it's really like who gets the best lockdown, who gets the best Shadow Bolt. That's really, what it's turned into here. As right now, we have, once again, this zone setup going. Chrono used in that gap to stop Delacor from trying to pull people in there. Shadow Bolt goes out once again. Delacor just playing a very passive game, chilling out up there. And, oh, there we go. Finally getting a little bit of a Shadow Bolt, but that's not going to matter because Victory is going to be able to heal her right back up again. And Gazheg is going to be able to nether shift right on out. Chilling out. And at this point, they're just farming ultimates. Victory is very, Victory has his. Delacor and Kyrez, of course, opting to use EXs apparently, unless Kyrez is just... Are we going to be able to see a capitalization here? Presto gets the lockdown out and is able to just space on, but wow! Rockets going out as well as Shadow Bolts, and Victory just took an insane amount of damage, but it is returned. Presto and Cutie, oh my god, Presto Cutie taking insane damage as well. We have the counter kill out. We have the kill go out. Presto Cutie able to survive by the skin of his teeth, just barely getting out of there in one piece. Victory and Kyrez now kind of caught out here in the corner. As it looks like, Yoho, Presto, and Gazheg are just going to be able to wrap this up very nicely. Yoho just getting some nice silences out there, doing his thing, and getting some M1s as well. So, so far, the lockdown is going to go out, but Kyrez, does he have the big burst damage to really do anything about it? Yes, he does, and he is going to go for the kill. He is feeling it. Not going to happen, though. Going to get shut down with the blind, and we're kind of back to square one here as Victory and Kyrez going to go ahead and collapse right back up top. The Chrono is out, so Kyrez, he has full reign. He could get potentially a machine gun off, but really, does he want to stand still that long? No, he doesn't. Goes for the enlarge as well, and in the meantime, Gazheg takes out Victory up top. That is going to seal it up here. 2 maps now in favor of LoL has more balance.
2-1 here in a second set of best of 5. Now, they are in a good position if they can take this next map. And you will notice, I mean, like, these maps, we're kind of running out of the idea where we can just turtle, we can run around, you can use all the obstacles. Although, now we have Dubaku. Didn't we already play Dubaku? Could be wrong.
I think we've already played all the maps, dude, in this series.
Nah, no worries. Okay, whatever. But if we cannot get the Worm team to run around, do their turtle strat, and migrate as a herd, then it's not looking like they have the advantage. Definitely looking like more Law has more balance, is able to capitalize on it more. And now, I mean, they've won 5. They've won 5. The series is 5-3. The series is 5-3 right now in terms of maps. It's silly. They won 3-2, and now they're up 2-1. So, it's a lot of games to play right in consecutive orders. So, we're all going to start trying to make some mistakes. I know that we're stumbling over our words. We've been at this 3.5 hours, and this is a very fast-paced game. It's
about 4 hours now. Yeah, we're running up onto 3.5, 4.
Yeah, but it's all fun. I mean, if we hated it, I'm pretty sure we would do a lot worse. But we're gonna get here into round number 4, grand finals. Yes, still grand finals. It's gonna be like a 2-hour video when we're done with it.
Seriously, dude, I think this grand finals has lasted as long as the tournament has lasted. Like the rounds leading up to it, then you got the grand finals.
Yeah,
it's just been going forever.
Yeah, 50% so far, something like that. But we're here, second set of best of 5, game number 4. And yeah, it's been quite the journey. Law has more balance up against Crumbling of Uncertainty. We've had like 6 Bloodgate shoutouts trying to drive people over here, and we have outlasted. Like, we started at the same time as the in-game tournaments, and now they're all done. And there was like 128 teams in that, right?
Yeah.
We've outlasted them just simply because of these grand finals.
That's what being good is all about, man. Grand finals. I mean, these are the best players in the game right now going at it. Gazhag, Presto Cutie, Yoho on, LOL has... And right now, back to this sort of zoning game. Gazhag actually getting some pretty good meter here, as I'm pretty sure he did pick up that rune as well. I don't know.
This is silly. Zemler. Oh my god, we lost Skype again. Well, either way, I mean, Cold team here is going to go up against the Warm team. Really, nothing else has really happened.
Execute going up from Yoho. Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll go ahead and get right back into this. As right now, it's been really just back and forth, and once being traded by Tlacor and Gazhag. Kyrez, kind of dancing back and forth with Yoho, and Presto and Victory, just doing their deal, getting those chronos out and getting the heals out. And right now, nobody really, feeling the opening to connect, to really commit to getting a kill at this point, as really, there's nothing happening. We do not have the chrono coming out from Victory quite yet. I know that he is waiting for that big ability, and there it is. And Yoho really could be looking for the opportunity here, because Rockets, could go out. Presto does have his ultimate, and there we go! Rockets go, but oh wow, Victory getting that nice silence off, or fear, into lockdown combination, and now Tlacor and Kyrez, they are low, but Tlacor does have his ultimate. He is going to be able to dodge the lockdown. Victory, however, is not so lucky, but, to be honest, not going to matter quite as much. There we go, a great fear coming out from Presto Cutie, and that's what I want to see. Going to be able to stop any kind of heals that he's able to put out, that Victory's able to put out. And right now, they're falling back. They're just going to be hanging back here in the corner and going to get, shot at, basically, because Yoho, he's going to be able to just ping M1s in there, and as well as Shadow Bolt. So Tlacor now, within one hit of going down, gets enlarged. He's able to stay alive just barely. Big Bertha coming out from Yoho. That is a rare ability to see. But look at this. I don't think Tlacor can survive it. He's going to have his Nethership pop in a second. He's running up top. Yoho, one hit from death. Oh, Yoho getting Kyrez. I mean, finally pinging that M1, that one pistol shot into Kyrez's back, and that's going to seal it up here as Victory. And Tlacor can't last much longer than this. Tlacor getting his God mode out, but Gazhag's just going to run right around the corner. He's like, well, I don't care. And there we go. A nice pull into M1 combination from Gazhag. Gazhag coming out on top with 1,000 damage done. That is insane. 10.5 for the duration. 10.5 TPS for about 2.5 minutes. That's pretty sick.
It's the mark. Yeah, it's the mark.
FCJ, you made it back.
Yeah. It's I don't know why, but I think this grand finals is screwing over the internet, just like when we were casting that pro tournament on Friday. It's just like, we're too good. The Bloodgate goes down. Oh, now Skype is on overload. I mean, we just got so much awesomeness going on in here. So,
serious, man.
Yeah,
it doesn't know how to do it. It doesn't know what to do. It doesn't know how to handle it.
Yeah, well, let's hope it goes away because I'm getting tired of it. 1-0 now for Law has more balance. They can take these next 2 rounds. They will be champion as the king, make themselves a fly $20, and of course, you know, get themselves a little bit of recognition for their skills. Now, Victory Lacor, wow, was that a double execute right there? It looks like they're trying to play their turtle game, but Victory lagging behind, with the Shadow Ball, just like, you know what, you're the weakest link, you're at the back of the bus, and we're just gonna pick you off. And wow, that pressure ridiculously worked well. I mean, that was a 40-second game, barely even got off the intro. Just right there, cold team. They're like, man, we can taste this victory, we can taste it, we're gonna go for it. Way. So yeah.
And dude, yeah, it's like we're used to telling our life story now, you know, before the round even really picks up. So we're kind of just like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden it's just like, what? He's about to die. This is under, you know, we don't approve of this. You got to go the full 2 minutes. We got to have fog rolling in before somebody dies. What the hell are you doing? You know, this is not on your contract. No. I love it when they break their contract. I love it when they kill somebody early, and that is exactly what we saw. That was some good aggression there, and they just really did not let Victory recover from that. So great play by him, by Gazhag and Yoho, you know, to really keep the pressure rolling. And it looks like Gazhag is going to get pulled in to say hello to Delacor. Delacor landing some nice M1s, but, you know, of course, there we go, Presto. Ooh, Presto. Not too good there, in a bit of a tight spot. He's going to eat an affliction, so that's not too bad. We could have had a bit more of a punish go out, it appeared, as Kyrez is, you know, on the brunt. You know, oh, wow, Kyrez is basically like 2 hits from death. Victory trying to get some heals out onto him, but a big Bertha's going to launch him right back into the corner, keep him, you know, busy back there. And look at this, guys. Gazhag up top, going toe-to-toe with Delacor. We have the lockdowns coming out from Victory. They aren't going to connect with anybody, and Presto's going to have his pretty soon, as he has just picked up that rune. Unless that was an EX Fear that I just saw it. I don't believe so. But look at this. Delacor, Kyrez, and Victory getting pushed all the way back into the corner. Delacor going toe-to-toe with Gazhag, but that is not a good idea. Gazhag has his horns out, and Victory may be so close to that. This may be it. Are we able to see it? Please! Yo, do it, buddy. Yeah, there we go.
Cha-ching.
And we have our champs. We have our new kings, ladies and gentlemen. Law has more balance, finally coming out on top, and they are able to take this Kill the King Revival tournament, and they're going to be crowned the new kings. Now, we'll see how long they reign for. We're gonna have like cymbals and champagne, pow, and like
it was my best reenactment of the Final Fantasy win music that I could give you.
Brilliant. You're a force of nature.
Oh my. Okay, well, yeah, grand finals champion after coming from the losers bracket to defeat in a rematch the Lowland Lions. Law has more balances come up and out, and they are the victor. They're kind of bloody, they're kind of exhausted, but at the same time, some impressive play, some impressive numbers, and overall impressive showings here at the Kill the King. And they are now our first week king in hopefully a set of many series to come.
Indeed. You know, hey, you got to be top 8. You know, you got to win 8 weeks in a row to really get that, you know, top cash prize. So hopefully, you know, we'll see them around. We will see them around most certainly. And tomorrow, you know, next weekend, you know, next Sunday, it will be continuing the Kill the King. You know, be sure to check out blgaming.com as well as, you know, YouTube, or well, whatever, you know, blgaming.com. Check it there. You're going to be able to find, you know, any kind of information pertaining to BLC and the BLC tournaments that BL Gaming hosts. You also have the in-game tournaments that are happening. So, you know, there's always non-stop action going on in Bloodline Champions. If you're just tuning in, it is a free-to-play game. Hit it up, bloodlinechampions.com. And I think we're going to wrap it up today because I'm about to lose my voice.
I'm with you there, buddy. Yeah, come on, guys. Give it up. Sembler the Right, your streamer for today. You know, the main voice of reason is in there with all the pros, knows every single aspect of this game. Hit him up, you know, guys, on Twitch TV, Sembler the Right, Twitter, the Sembler the Right. And he does do some amazing work here for Bloodline Champions and Borderland Gaming.
Yeah, we now do a daily stream Monday through Friday, streaming the U.S. Pro tourneys, the U.S. you know in-game tournaments. We'll call it that. Starting at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. Be sure to tune in for the arena. That's at twitch.tv/Sembler the Riot. So if you're interested in more tournament coverage, hit me up there. As well as on Tuesday nights, we'll have the new round table. So round table Tuesday night. You know, if you enjoyed last week's on Wednesdays, we changed it up to Tuesday night, and I'll be getting anybody and everybody I can into that. Hopefully we'll get another dev as well as a good selection of pro players. I know that I want to get Rave. I want to get Mithy this time. Get some of those Spaniards and Canary Island livers in there. And, you know, we're going to have probably Mr. 2 and Zab, I'm pretty sure. Scriff probably as well. So I don't know. We'll see what kind of mix I can get for you guys. But, you know, if you guys enjoyed it last week, be sure to tune in this Tuesday night at 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST. for that sweet action. And yeah, I love you too, Kepa. Hands down. What a gent. But where the hell is your brother? And where the hell is Zab?
Oh, you
I
didn't
want
hear?
you in there.
He's quitting BLC.
SK Odin, only if you send me a picture of your ponytail.
Alright guys, so we're gonna wrap this up. FourCourtJester, Assembler of the Riot. We'll hit you up into the chat, but yeah, we're gonna put our voices to bed. Yeah, we kind of got to bed late ourselves. So yeah, there you go, guys. Borderland Gaming. Congratulations to Law has more balance, and you know, Assembler, it was a pleasure, dude.
Yeah, as always, FourCourt, man. Always a great time, and thanks to everybody. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Love you all. Thank you for supporting Bloodline Champions, esports in general, and we'll catch you next week. We'll see you guys around. So, take care.